The NATO summit, which begins on Friday, will be President Obama's last. The leaders of the Western alliance are due to meet to cement a new deterrent against what they see as an emboldened Russia. NATO's modernisation is crystallising around a new force in the Baltics and Poland of up to 4,000 troops to remind Moscow that the alliance is back to its founding mandate of defending its territory.
Certainly, it's a much more threatening environment now. There's a question of whether any kind of invasion is imminent, and I think that's a low probability. But the Russian activity is such that the United States, along with its NATO allies, realize that stronger defensive measures are necessary.
The US protected Europe in the Cold War, but is now working out its future role.
I believe that because the United States has such a strong relationship with the UK and such an important role in conversation with the EU, that we can play a role. But first we have to decide what that role is, and we have to see if our European partners would even welcome that role.
America's re-evaluation of its relationship with Europe comes amid the terrorism threat, the migration crisis, financial instability, and a very real rift between the UK and the EU.
Washington has been reluctant to talk about European affairs recently and about the seismic shockwaves created by the Brexit vote. In Warsaw, President Obama will be reminded of the fragility of Europe, but the task of a stronger US engagement will likely fall to his successor. Stefan Grobe, Euronews at the White House.